Hello and welcome back to another Shadowlands Goldfarming video. So this location is absolutely insane. I can't believe they haven't nerfed this yet, but they haven't, so I'm just gonna make a video on it. Actually, I have made one already, but I made that one the second we found the location, and now I've been testing it for a little bit. Yeah, I've been testing it for a little bit. I think I've been here for like 15 hours so far, actually farming gold, and I just wanted to make an updated video on the location, just to show it to you, to those of you who haven't seen it, because my video got kind of buried between many other videos, and, well, I didn't really do it as well as I could in the first video, so I'm doing it again now, because I've been testing for a longer time, so I know a bit more about the location, and it's absolutely insane. The amount of kills you can get whenever you set it up correctly. So have your statue here on this place, and just have your druids pull all of the mobs around you. It is very important that you pull as much as possible and just kill as much as possible. And you want to be in the right location. Like in the previous video, we had the statue over here, and over here you get the mobs a lot more close together, so you can loot them all in one place pretty much. You get some extra loot over there and up here as well, but they are pretty stacked up together when you have the statue at this location. I think this is the best location for it. And you just pull mobs around it and you get loot. It's absolutely insane the amount of loot you actually get, and you get tons of cloth. This is just like my bank from a couple of minutes of looting. I'm gonna loot now soon as well. I'm just gonna heal my statue a bit. Now the thing you want, right, you want to be in 2 groups of 4 people. You want to have at least 1 monk for the statue, and you want the rest of the people to be druids, because druids are absolutely insane when it comes to pulling, and they deal a lot of damage while pulling as well. You can see the damage bottom left here. So you can see I deal some damage as well, but I'm just standing at my statue with 2 AoE abilities, which is my Rushing Jade Wind and my Phase Stomp, that is dealing all of the damage, plus some Chi Burst as well, which I use to both heal myself, my statue, and deal damage to enemies. So there's a lot of damage going on. I'm healing my statue primarily, sometimes healing myself as well, and sometimes, whenever I have to, I heal my teammates. But it's very straightforward, right? You go to this location up here in Ardenweald, all the way up north, and you just farm. You want to be level 60. There's 2 things you want to be. You want to be level 60 first of all, and you want to have done your starter campaign quest with your Covenant, because you need to unlock world quests, so you can scale the mobs up to level 60, because that way you can get some world drop epics. So whenever you hit level 60, don't start farming right away. Do like 1 or 2 quests with your Covenant campaign and unlock world quests. This is crucially important because you're farming for cloth and BOE epics. These BOE epics are about 180 item level. It's actually insane that I don't know the item level because I got 2 epics earlier today, but they are like 189 I think item level, and they sell for insane prices. The actual price they sell for will vary from server to server, but on my server I've sold some epics for 500k. Like I got a 200 sword and sold that one yesterday for 455k I think. And there are other epics that you can only sell for like 100,000 gold. And I have heard that the leather BOE feet, like the boots, they only sell for like 50k on some servers. So it's still a really good farm because you get tons of cloth. And the cloth have a streamlined price because of the vendor shuffle that I'm sure many of you know about, and if you don't, I'm going to make a video on it, so don't worry. But that video is going to come out soon. But pretty much these cloth always have to stay around 7 to 8 gold, because they have a vendor price to break even at 8 gold whenever you do the vendor shuffle. So they always have to stay around the 7 to 8 gold value, so you will never have any issues selling these for 7 gold each. And while farming right now, we get roughly 3,000 cloth per hour, so multiply that by 7, and you have 21,000 gold, only from the white type of cloth, and that is steady gold. You also get roughly 10k gold per hour from greens and grey items as well, whenever you vendor them. I want to say like anywhere between 5 and 10k. 10k is probably on the upper hand of it, so let's say 5, let's just say 8k. I think 8k is around the average. I haven't actually tracked it. And just like I talked about epics, the sword actually dropped. This is the most expensive BOE item on most servers, and it just dropped from someone. It's 190 item level, and this is what I'm trying to get, because if I can get another sword and sell that for 400k, I'm gonna be very happy. And that guy has actually gotten 3 epics so far. We've only been farming here for almost 2 hours, and he's gotten 3 epics. I've gotten 2 epics, and so far, just in my group, we have gotten 10 epics in those almost 2 hours, in only us 4 people, and we are 8 people here. One thing I haven't mentioned so far that I should mention is that you need to have Shadowlands tailoring, so you can pick up extra cloth whenever you farm this. This is also very important because, like I just said, cloth will be what gives you your most steady gold per hour when it comes to the regular gold per hour you get from this farm, right? And yeah, you got like 21,000 gold from the white cloth. You also get a ton of gold from the green cloth, the lightless silk you can see in my bags that I'm pointing at right now. This one should give you about 8k to 10k gold per hour as well from the green type of cloth, and that means you're getting 30,000 gold per hour only from the cloth, and then 8k gold per hour as well from the greens, giving you 38,000 gold per hour pretty steadily, plus the chance of epics as well. And if you only get 1 epic every 3 hours, and you get like an epic worth 100k, which I think is about the streamlined average price, this is a 60k gold on an average per hour farm. Now many people, myself included, get epics a lot more often than every 3 hours. So it's all RNG, right? But I think based on the kills we get, you should get about 1 epic every 2.5 hours if it has a 1 in 10,000 drop rate. But I don't think anyone actually knows the drop rate of the epics, but in BFA, I think every epic, every world drop BOE epic, had a 1 in 10,000 drop rate. So I would imagine they have the same drop rate in Shadowlands as well. And these epics, like right now, is a perfect time to farm this. It is a Friday today, and I'm gonna bet that a lot of people are leveling up new alts in the weekend, and a lot of people that didn't actually get for time of work are now leveling their mains to level 60 as well. And once they hit level 60, they will realize they need higher item level to do heroic dungeons and mythic dungeons, and they just want to get some item level straight away. And some people might be willing to cash out to get that item level and just buy themselves a WoW token and buy some epic items with that WoW token. So I think the price of BOE epics should stay around the same for the weekend. They could even go up in price as well, and you should see a lot higher demand for them at least, so whenever you find something, they will sell straight away, especially now during the weekend, unless everyone starts farming them as well. But I do think the demand will go up by quite a bit. So right now is actually the perfect time to farm this. And since we're at the end of the video right now, I just want to shout out Students from 0 to Gold Cap Guide. He's the one who tested this farm and found it first. So a massive shout out to him for finding the farm. And he's also including farms like this in his gold making guide and giving them out to people over there before they come out on YouTube as well. So if you want like ahead of the curve information for gold making, that is the guide you want to check out. And by using my code in a link down below in the description and in the comments, you get 50% off on the guides. But yeah, once again, just grab a group of friends. You want to be 8 people, so 2 groups of 4. You want to be 1 monk and 7 druids. You want to have tailoring, and you want to head to this location right here in Ardenweald, and you want to farm. And that is pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're able to make a lot of gold with it. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.